So, hello all of you. I want to welcome you in this meeting hall today. So, firstly, I'd like to introduce our manager Neha here in our facility, and then our two of the team members, Ryan and then Aviska.
Thank you.
And then, as me myself, Suman, team leader of this facility, I want to discuss today about the communication strategy that I have said already, and that I also posted that we will be having our meeting and that I posted on our notice board. So I made some presentation, and then I would like to explain like how we are going to run this facility in upcoming days, because we have some cases that one of our staff, he didn't knew that our location is being moved, and then he had to know that notice by reading on the newspaper. So sorry for that. So let me begin by the statement of purpose that I have mentioned. So as far as I have learned all those complaints from our staffs, so the thing is like we need to inform all the employees and staff about the recent changes. So that I have like kept in mind, and also I think we need to inform about the recent trends or changes that we are having, and then we need to give clear instruction to staff members, I think, in proper time. And for that, I also have like made some analysis to study the current situation. So for that, I have made pest analysis to read the external factors in our community in this Tasmania, how it's going on, and then also the SWOT analysis. So pest analysis, where we have like 4 factors: political, economical, social, and technological. We have known that there are lots of homeless people and then having mental issue as well. So I think for this, in Tasmania, the Tasmanian government must be responsible for that. And also there are like other factors like economical factors and then social factors as well. And then we need to be updated with the technology as well, because there are lack of training to the staff as well with the updated technology, because there are some, elderly workers as well. So we need to focus on that as well. And then talking about our internal things in our facility, let me discuss some of the strength and also the weakness, some opportunity, and what threat we have. So like I'm very much proud that our staff are very experienced, which is our very big strength. But if we need to talk about the weakness, like we have the case that one of our employees didn't knew that we are moving our location. So because of that was lack of communication, and also some of lack of because of lack of awareness in employees about their roles and responsibilities, we're having like some complaints from the clients as well. But let's forget the weakness, and then we need to think about the opportunity that we can grab, like as we have diverse people working in our facility, which can be one of the great opportunity to learn among our staffs as well. And also this can help to increase social awareness among the staff, and then we can like give education to our clients as well to provide quality care. And like threats, there are always threats because this Tasmanian business is every time growing, and then we have every new rivals, new competitors coming. So we need to think about that as well, and then work in a proper manner. So for that, I have fixed some certain communication objective that I'm going to mention here, like is to raise awareness and then provide information, educating regarding the changes in the organization, because the technology and everything is changing in this globalization. So we need to think about that as well, and we need to change as per how the market is changing in society, and then offer better coordination between staff and management, so that even the staff can question their any problems they have, and then management should be ready to answer those problems. And let's move on the other thing, like our key audience are the clients, because if we don't have clients, if we don't get good clients, and then if they don't visit in our center, there's no any use of our center, there's no any work for even our staffs as well. So there must be good relationship between staff and clients. And then what key message I want to spread among our staff is that we need to have better communication to implement inside the center, and then so that every clients, like every staff members, can know what their certain roles and responsibilities are. And then for this, like there could be some barriers as well, because we are like from multi-diverse society, because even Australia is multi-diverse country, so we need to think about the language barriers. So even you can note out the points, what other barriers are, and then you can like tell to me or even to the administrator as well. And then like we have me and even Neha, our facility manager, we sat on a meeting before and then point out some of the key communication methods, like how we can communicate with clients and how we can communicate with staffs as well. Like let's say like we are having our meeting on 1st of this March 2022. So for that we have sent email to every staff. I think you two guys have also received. And then like even we can post those notice on notice board as well, so everyone can watch the notice board, what is going on, what the message is posted on the notice board. So this kind of communication method will, I think, help on our upcoming days. And then we are thinking like our management team is also thinking to evaluate those communication strategies, like having surveys, sometimes having phone call and then asking them feedback. So these are what we can evaluate. And then I think that's it. So what I want to say is like we are having planning on every of those things, and then like we don't want to repeat those problems like which we have. And like our clients, they are like, some of them are like mentally illness as well. So the thing is like what we are going to do with the clients, we need to communicate it properly, and then also we need to tell that things to management and then our supervisors, so that there will be not any lack of communication in between, even in between among the clients and even with the staff members as well. So I hope like these things will help to solve all those problems that will be coming, in upcoming days. So like I have like spoke for this 5-10 minutes. So do you think there is any questions that you are like not clear about that, Ryan? Do you think any question you want to raise?
Yeah, I think I have a question. Like when you post a notice and notice board, like it's very hard to see me as I have problem on reading small fonts. So like is there any other like option like to help like staff?
Yeah, that's a good question. Like before posting any notice, like even our manager Neha and then our other administrator team, we used to have certain fonts for every notice that we publish. So now I know that you are not able to read that font because that's small for you. So I'll let all the management team know about that, and then maybe on upcoming days we can increase the font size and then paste it on the notice board. Is that happy? Like, are you happy for that?
Yes, thank you.
And then how about Aviskar?
My concern is not with the meeting, but when we work, when we hand over our shifts, we don't have any time allocated. For example, if my shift starts at 7, then I have to be there at 7, and the person who is ending at 7, he just hands over me. We don't have the proper time to communicate with each other, So he cannot say me everything, and I cannot say everything to him, ask questions, because he have to go immediately. So can we have certain time for handover shift? Can you call me early, or can you let him stay back for certain hours?
Yeah, sure. I'll note that point, and then maybe in the upcoming, like as we're having our meeting on 1st of March, I'll raise this question to management as well. And then what you said is good point, because we need to know like the changes on clients as well, so that we can know by handover. So yeah, that's the good point. I'll raise this question meeting as well, because as I am only a team leader, I need to consult with management as well. So that's it. And Neha, manager, would you like to say something or ask something?
Yeah, like I just want to know, like, how can survey help to evaluate communication strategy?
Like let's say like there are many clients upcoming and ongoing, coming and going. So like we can make certain questionnaire for the survey, and then we can ask the problems that they are having, or any what they would like to add up on the facility that we give. So I think if they answer those kind of certain questions from the survey, we can, I think, find out our weakness that we are having on our facility center. So I think survey will be really helpful.
I hope so.
Yeah, so I think That's it, isn't it?
Mm.
So, like, would you like to give any feedbacks that I presented today on the meeting? Is there anything more as a
I
feedback?
think this was a really short call for us because you just texted us like 2 days before, and I had some work today to do, and I couldn't actually extend that slot. But because this is an important meeting, as you said,
Yes.
so can you please give us a bit of your time for us to attend the meeting because we have some personal works as well.
Yeah, sure. Because next time if we are having a meeting,
Yeah.
please check the emails as well, and then we'll be having like kind of fortnightly notice. So maybe you can get 2 weeks
Yeah.
time for that.
That would
and
be better
then,
because
yeah.
like 2 days is not like enough time, because we have already made our plans. So
Okay, so sorry for that.
No.
Calling you in 2 days short time. So yeah, let's say like we'll be improving on that as well. Okay then, thank you all of you. Thank you for attending the meeting.
Okay, thank
That's
you.
it.
Thank you.